let's have a look at a gameplay trailer. So we're going to see the difference between the cinematic trailer, which was meh to me. I didn't like it so much. And let's have a look at what this gameplay trailer here. I have a feeling that the gameplay trailer is going to be less... how can I say that? I hope that there's going to be more excitement. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's see what this is about. By the way, I think that the logo is really ugly. I really hate that logo here. They should have done a better job. Have a great night, Joseph. See you later, man. Thank you so much for the coffee. Oh man, yeah. Did you see that cockpit closing down? Let's have another look here. Yeah, all right. I like that. You know, animations. Let's do it again. Wait. Wait. Where was that X-wing going? Where is this X-wing going? The door is closed. Look at that. Look, the door is closed. What the hell is going on here? Anyway, come on, whoever produced that, seriously, man, put some more work. Fire that person. You know, cancel. So, let's put some. Let's use some words that these people know. Cancel the person who made that X-wing smash into that door. Anyway, let's be a bit more serious here. Some hyperspace. That would be awesome. You know, if we could. I'm pretty sure we're gonna jump into hyperspace because in every Star Wars space sim we were able to jump into hyperspace. So of course we're gonna be able to jump into hyperspace.
But the Imperial fleet is still a threat.
All right. That's not a lot of ships, by the way, guys. That's not a lot of ships if you want to combat an Imperial Star Destroyer. I've crashed through the garage door before, says Collins.
Let's make history.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this is in-game. Let's Star Destroyer looking very original trilogy here. Again, we can see those radars, the ship indicator here of the that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. It hyperspace through the door. Of course, it hyperspace through the door, right? So what is the Imperial side here? Looking at lots of different ships, the TIE fighters. Look like the engines of the TIE fighters are a little bit too luminous, in my opinion. The new TIE Reaper that we can see. I think the TIE Reaper was in Rogue One, right?
Everything we've done has led to this.
Oh yeah, look at those panels here. Speaking of panels, Squadron is also going to have some panels, and we can definitely see anyone who played, especially X-Wing versus TIE Fighters, X-Wing Alliance, TIE Fighters are going to recognize some old school design, like the this is for the lasers, exactly the same as what we had in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. That's the speed, and I think that these are the engine. That's the engines, and these are the power allocated to the lasers. Just like again in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance. I like that they are bringing back those elements from these old Star Wars space sims, bringing this into a new Star Wars space sim. Finally. Funny though, I'm just checking out Subdivision Infinity. Looks a little bit arcade-like. Let's see if Star Wars is any better. We'll see.
Finish those Vanguard scum.
All right. Okay. GR-75 medium transport. Yeah, let's blow this up.
Is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations, fire on that ship.
Yeah, well, the Imperial Commander here is a little bit cliche, I suppose, right? Oh, man, Black Sheep Boys. I love the old X-Wing series, too, man. That was my first Star Wars game, actually. X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Okay, wow. Okay, let's see what we have. Some asteroid mine here. That's the same. That's the MC-75, just like the Radius in Rogue One. So we're gonna have the same type of ship as well.
Master multiplayer battles.
Okay, what do we have? U-wings, Y-wings, A-wings. Actually, we have more capital ships than I was expecting. You know, because I thought that those capital ships battles would be limited to 2 escort frigates and 1 capital ship. But maybe this is coming from the campaign.
There's a squadron of 5.
So Squadron 5. So that's the thing that I don't like, guys. And this is probably coming from the fact that it's also coming on consoles. 5 versus 5? Who designed this? Everybody knows that a squadron in Star Wars is 12 fighters. At least bring it half a squadron, 6. Why 5? Is it because we're playing with PS4 and Xbox players and we're limited to that? I don't know. What I do like, however, is look at that. It's exactly like in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, or you get to see the ship that rotates here, your speed, the name of the ship that we're fighting as well. The name of the ship that we're fighting. There's that is actually 74. I don't know what's this. Is this the amount of missiles? Oh no, that's the shield. So 99 is probably your engine speed here, the throttles. So throttle is at 99, and that's how your shield, that's the health of your shield. Awesome. And these are the different indicators that we have. Countermeasures. Oh no, these are proton torpedoes. So 4 proton torpedoes, 40 missiles. Of course, it's an A-wing. And I don't know what 8 is here. Yeah, 5 versus 5, right? This looks very arcadey, says Mark Block. Mark Block, I also thought that it looked arcadey, but we are going to check out an article later, and this is maybe going to change your mind after. I read it in advance, and we're going to talk about it after we check out the trailer, and I really liked. I'm going to put the link in the description down below. You know what? I'm putting it as well in the chat here, so you guys can also read it with me if you don't want to be watching the video at the same time. And I really liked what I read here. I thought it would be looking arcadey. This article changed my mind, Mark. All right, let's. And I like the hologram here on the side, looking pretty cool as well. They did say in the article, for example, they did say that there was no pip. By the way, so there's not gonna be like in Star Citizen, you have a pip here that tells you where the ship is going. In Squadron, you're not gonna have a pip. You are just going to have an indicator that was turned off for the trailer. But that's pretty much it. No immersion in that 5 versus 5. We don't feel like we are in a massive naval engagement. So Black Ship Boys, again, they didn't say if it's gonna be 5 versus 5 plus AI or not. If there's no AI, if it's just 5 versus 5, that would be ridiculous. If it's 5 versus 5 with some AI, I think it will be okay. It will be okay.
In VR,
yeah, in VR. This, however, sometimes I think that the graphics look a little bit ugly. Like this looks quite, this is like 2012. It doesn't look like. Maybe that's because we're spoiled with Star Citizen, looking a little bit outdated from time to time. But at the same time, this is also what I said when there was Jedi Fallen Order. I hated the graphics that they shown during Jedi Fallen Order last year at E3, and it turned out that the graphics at Jedi Fallen Order when the game was released were actually quite alright. So it's actually, this is probably an alpha footage that we are seeing here. So it's possible that this is gonna change.
is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Come on.
Yeah, look at that. All right, single player. Yes, single player. That's what I want to know, guys. Every Star Wars game should have a single player campaign.
Career in a single player story.
Yes, a single player story. Awesome.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire.
Oh, yeah. Flying as the Empire. Yes. Yes. And there's not going to be Rebel scum anymore. There's going to be New Republic scum. So we're going to have to adapt our vocabulary here.
And the New Republic.
See, I'm always trying to post, see if we can see. I love Star Wars ships. I love the lore. Of course, we got Korean corvettes, Nebulan B frigates, more MC-75s. So basically, an aim-assisted space argot combat. They didn't say, Cozy. They said that there was no gimbal, but maybe there's gonna be an aim assist. Maybe, Cozy. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it does look cool. I agree.
You'll experience this world through your cockpit.
Yes, and no third view, guys. No third-person view. Everything is gonna be first-person view, just like Star Citizen. By the way, if you check out the article here, you are going to see that the designer of the game is an old school Star Wars space sim fan. His favorite game was X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and he was trying to bring in that X-Wing. He explains in this article, guys. I really suggest that you guys check out this article. By the way, it's very very comprehensive. I'll put the link in the description down below because it's very reassuring. I also put the link in the chat for those of you who are watching this live. I'll put it in the description down below. So they are explaining in this article, I read it before, they're explaining that the base here was not to have an experience like Battlefront 2. So if you were put off, like me, I didn't like the Starfighter experience in Battlefront 2, that's not how it's going to be. They really want it to be more similar to what is in X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter. They want it to feel like it's a World War II game, but set in Star Wars, just like the X-Wing series. This is written here in this article. That was how the game was designed. So that's why I know, and I totally understand you guys who have prejudice. It's totally understandable because we've been served a lot of crap from EA, and I was totally wary of what was to come. But reading this article here really reassured me regarding the direction that they're taking, regarding the flight model, regarding the gameplay experience. I really urge you guys to read this article and check what this is going to be about.
The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management.
Yes, exactly, right? Everything is going to... It's like... You guys know, because we are in Star Citizen, right? But by the way, guys, the designer in the article here, the designer is a Star Citizen backer. He plays Star Citizen, by the way. The designer, Star Citizen, is mentioned at least 2 times in this article. He plays Elite Dangerous, he plays Star Citizen, and he did say that he learned a couple of things from Star Citizen that were eventually implemented in the game. So that is good, right? Oh man, Stefan Ming B-Wing versus TIE Defender DLC. Of course there's gonna be a B-Wing versus TIE Defender DLC because it's always been like this. The B-Wing was a DLC for the original X-Wing. The B-Wing was a DLC in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. The TIE Defender was a DLC in TIE Fighter. Of course we're gonna get a B-Wing versus TIE Defender. The TIE Defenders and the B-Wing were DLC of Empire at War. You know? So it's a classic. It's a classic. Yeah, right. It's so important that the Empire is not shown as evil. Folks join the Empire to bring law and order to combat mass corruption. Absolutely, Black Sheep boys. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to join the Empire to fight those videos because I'm tired of them. You know? Star Wars is videos. They're going to shoot them down. You know, down, take that, you know? Yeah.
Targeting and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's the peel that's hard. It's the all right, that's the peel that I had to swallow here because it's so important that we're having diverse characters. You know, that's a major selling point. You know, absolutely. You know, a very creative story, a compelling story. You know, a story that's immersive. Not so much diverse characters. Oh yes, 2020. Oh, that's the most important thing.
At your side, prove your skills on increasing.
Give me gameplay. Give me a great story. I'll be fine. I don't care about the cast. I want a good story.
Challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard.
Yes, I love that character. If you see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't care about that diversity or that kind of. I want good characters. Hera Syndulla, what we're seeing here. If you guys, let's have a look at him. There you go. This is awesome. I love this character, Hera Syndulla. If anybody who watched Star Wars Rebel know who this is, and she's gonna be in the game, and I'm really excited to be flying alongside her. I hope that we're gonna fly the Ghost. That would be awesome if she lets us fly the Ghost, or maybe just in the turret. That would be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this.
Vanguard, welcome to the Nadiri dockyards.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna have some new ships here coming in Star Wars universe. Very cool.
The story of the two pilots you play.
So we play two pilots, by the way. So we're not gonna have to choose. Oh, am I going to play the Empire or am I going to play the New Republic? You're gonna play both, and I think that's cool. Why not? You know, I think it's the first time that we play two pilots simultaneously, and we have two different visions about the events that are going on. I don't think that we've seen that in any Star Wars game yet.
Together will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Yes, so Steffi Mink here in the chat saw the TIE Fighter drifting. You're right, this is something that they have implemented in the game. It's mentioned in the article, by the way. They said that it's actually one of the few things that I liked of The Last Jedi. You know, there's that... I can't believe I said I liked something from The Last Jedi, but yeah, that scene where Poe Dameron is actually drifting his X-Wing and then going the other side. I thought that this made me think of what we do sometimes in Star Citizen as well, and I thought that it was really cool to see that in Star Wars, and they are going to implement that, the possibility of doing that in that game too, by the way. So it's not going to be 100% exactly like World War II style type of gameplay. There's going to be a little bit of dare I say, a Newtonian physics, I suppose, right? But just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit.
Get ready.
Let him have it.
Oh yeah.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able
Lambda Shuttle. Oh yeah, look at that. This is what I like. Yeah, this is, you really get a feel. You know, the design here, that is an homage to the old TIE Fighter series. It really looks like the old type. Even the fonts, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed, but those fonts that you see here, this it's like an updated version of the old TIE Fighter series. For you guys who played the old TIE Fighter game.
to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get him.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of fun.
By the way, another thing that I wanted to talk about, unlike in Battlefront 2, TIE fighters are not going to have shields. Yes, guys, they did say in the article they want to respect the lore. So the A-wing that you saw is going to be fast, but it's going to have very little shields and very little armor. The TIE fighter is going to have a lot of firepower, but it's not going to have shields, you know. So they are going to take under consideration all of these various all of these various aspects of the lore, and they are going to be in the game. Thank you so much.
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked
Oh, cool. Where are we? This is like the U-wing. First time it's the first time we're gonna get in the cockpit of a U-wing, I think, right?
up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light 'em up.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters.
Do you think VR will have a disadvantage? Do you all think? I don't know, Matthias, but I'm. You know, okay, guys, I'm saying it. I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna buy this game just because of what I read in this article. This article is, please guys, read it so that you can have a proper opinion about what this game is going to be about. It's the designer of the game, the lead designer, who is talking about it, and this, I mean, the whole PR here, like, oh, we've got a diverse cast, and look at that, we've got women everywhere, blah 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 blah. I don't care. What I want to know is, what is the game going to be about? It's a shame that we have to read articles to finally have a better idea of what this game is going to bring to the table. And after reading that, plus now watching this again, I'm totally convinced that this is maybe the Star Wars space sim I've been waiting for such a long time.
Able to
Yeah, VR is optional, Meta. Yes, you are right. VR is optional, but I'm totally getting it anyway.
deal devastating damage.
Oh my goodness, what did we see here? Let's have a look again at that bombing run here. Look at those TIE bombers bombing from above that MC-75 here.
Able to deal devastating
Oh
damage to
man.
enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
My block, I agree with you. Star Wars is not as exciting as it used to be, but at the same time, I want to be excited again, you know? See what I mean? It's like, I've played Star Wars. All my childhood was all about Star Wars, you know? And I know, Matthias, I know, because of him, right?
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics,
Yeah, all right. We can also see the little interior of the X-wing. A bobblehead. No, thank you. I'm not gonna get bobbleheads in my X-wing. No, no, thanks.
to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
Same, Matthias. Same.
They're on you.
I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically
La, there's the
change
TIE
your
fighter
loadout
drift,
depending on your
right?
squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer modes.
So this is what I'm the least excited about. Actually, I'm very excited about the campaign. Multiplayer, not so much. I don't know.
First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, right? 5v5. How can we be excited about that? It should be 12v12. 5v5. Come on, even Star Citizen does better than that, right? Even Star Citizen does better than that. Oh well. Let's continue.
Part 5, that was the best.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets,
Oh.
and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels are marked.
For teams
All right, very
looking for
cool.
an even greater challenge, it's time to prove
Do we have any familiar faces here, by the way? Doesn't look like it. Oh.
yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet battles are
I think CIG needs to make the combat right for Star Citizen. Yeah.
multi-stage conflicts.
Okay, so multi-stage conflict. So that's gonna be the big mode for multiplayer here in Star Wars Squadrons. So this game looks exciting because how the combat. Yeah, combat, Cozy. I agree with you, Cozy. Combat looks like Star Wars combat. See what I mean? And Star Wars combat should be exciting.
Or with
Absolutely.
friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
There you go, right? We're gonna be able to play against AI. But are we gonna be able to play against other people and AI? I think that it should also not be discarded too.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team
Okay, so what are we seeing? I want to see all the different characters. We've got the Duros here with a very cool eye patch.
in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff. First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
Oh, this is going to be
And
exciting.
finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Say, Matthias says, glad to see you branching out into this. I've been waiting for years for Star Citizen, so it'll be nice to do this during the way. I'm trying to bring another game every now and then to the channel, Matthias. Of course, I'm totally I'm always going to cover Star Citizen, but if there's something interesting, that's worth playing while we're still waiting for Squadron 42 and a more fleshed out universe, then why not? I'm totally waiting for that too. Hey, by the way, first time we see the Y-wing in cockpit here.
Disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
I'm hit.
Speedy, unrelenting assaults,
Stay together, strike quickly.
stealth and subversion,
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
or brutal bombardment.
Yeah.
Ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
A unified squadron is the key to victory.
Okay.
Taking my attack run now. Let's make this count.
Woo. This is looking awesome. I gotta say.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. So again, I urge you guys, please, I really put the link in the description below. Please read this article. There's not gonna be any microtransactions in the game, by the way. So everything is going to be in-game, earnable, in-game. That's great. As Justin says that it looks effing amazing. I agree with you, Justin. It looks pretty cool, right? Also, for such a long time, we've been told there is no market for space games, and it is actually the article. I think that was at the beginning here. I want to read that. The article says that Elite Dangerous and Squadron 40 and Star Citizen made them prove them wrong. Look at that. It's been several generations since the classic Star Wars X-Wing and Star Wars TIE Fighter broke into the scene. The shadow of these games still looms large over the entire flight simulation genre. As example, flight simulation, guys, not arcade. Flight simulation, as of what the gold standards should be. Pile on slightly more modern classic like Star Wars Wars Squadron, and even current generation titles like Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. They are referencing Star Citizen, guys. That means that we the backers, because, you know, most people who watch this video come from Star Citizen, of course. It means we, the Star Citizen backers, directly influenced by supporting Star Citizen, giving all the love, all the money as well. Let's be honest too. It's all about money. It's always about money with EA. Giving all the money that we gave, shown the people at EA that there is a demand for Star Wars space sim, and we're finally getting, and don't make me wrong, guys, this is not going to be a fully fledged space sim. It's probably going to be quite a shallow game. Don't get your expectations too high. But it's a start. If this game works, we're going to have another. Usually with Star Wars games, the second game is usually better than the first. The second game usually has more content because they are learning from their mistakes. They are learning from what players want. They're listening to the feedback, you know. So if Star Wars Squadron is successful, can be sure there's going to be a Squadrons 2 coming up, maybe in 2 years, you know, with more stories, maybe 6v6, maybe 12v12. We don't know, right? So that's why I want to give this game a chance. And I'm going to pre-order this game, and I'll probably get some a VR as well. That's all I had to say about Star Wars Squadrons, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later for more content. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.